Hello and welcome to something very interesting. Now, I want to preface this by saying you can see in the title of the video down there what it is, so I'm not even going to say what it is. You know what's going on. I'm here with Tony Stark. Tony Stark is here, and Travis Scott is here, and the kid. The kid. I'm not sure what his name is, but the kid. We're all here. And we're all going to discuss our feelings and our thoughts on the top 70 songs of 2019. And I want to also say it's day out, but like, look what it does to me. So I'm shutting these for lighting reasons, because I'd rather be sat in the darkness than the contrast on my face is just fucking disgusting. So I'm going to be typing all these out, as you can see. So we're going to see how that goes. Last time I did it in post, but I was like, hey, we can chill, we can talk, and this could be a very long video, so I'm going to get straight into it, and I'm going to skip through the first 50 probably really quickly. So stay on your feet, stay on your toes. I'm moving at great speeds. We're going to start off with number 70. So number 70 of the year, no double ups. So no artist is allowed 2 songs on the list. That's the only real rule, I think. I may have accidentally something from late 2018 in here that I didn't double check, but most stuff, yeah, there was a lot of things that I found and a lot of songs that I found this year that I love this year, but from last year, and I chose to leave them out. But like I said, might have missed some. So let's go. Let's smash it out. Buckle up, grab your chips, get cozy in bed, maybe turn on the fan because it's been pretty hot lately. I'm going to turn on mine, so apologies if this makes any noise, because I'm already getting really hot. Let's go. I'm gonna go really quickly. So first song is by Future, and this song, Going Dummy. Good ass song. Not much to say. Just a kind of a trap song, hard hitter. There was a lot of songs that I would have put in this song's place as like the 70, because that was like the cutoff. But I thought, some songs, if someone puts it on, it's not that instant reaction. But if someone turns on Future, if someone puts Going Dummy on at a party, I'm going nuts. I'm going fucking crazy, right? But I'll spoil it. And this is a bad spoiler, and I shouldn't have said this because a few people were probably waiting for this to appear. But Tori et Moi, or Tori Moi, I don't fucking know, doesn't have a spot on this list at all. None of the songs of his album have a spot on this list. And that was probably one of the hardest things for me to kind of wrap my head around, because I was like, well, if someone plays Tori et Moi at a party, but someone plays Future at a party, which am I going to want to turn up more to? Which am I going to want to hear more, right? And that's kind of the process of which I came to this conclusion that Future was going to be there. Okay, let's go. Now that we've got that one out the way, rapid fire. 69, Meme. Oh, wait, I do a dot. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do 10 spaces and start just to make it weird. We've got Juice WRLD. I misspelled that. I don't care. Make Believe. It's a good song, right? It's catchy. It's short. It's quick. I don't really like the album at all, but Make Believe is something really cool. And I don't think it's a very great song, but its melodies is really nice and his rapping is really nice. So we're doing that. Slender Bodies. I misspelled that. I'm going to misspell everything just because it's quicker. Ruminate. It's chill. It's nice. It's vibing. Like, I'm chilling. If I'm listening to Ruminate, I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm feeling good. 67. Kehlani. Love Language. It's a good ass song, right? The beat is what makes it though. There's a few other songs on this album that I think her singing and her hooks are a little better, but the beat on Love Language is just like the little chimes. It's like groovy as fuck. Get into it, let it bang, see if you like it. You might not, probably not, but I like it. Vampire Weekend is up next, and this is probably one of the biggest disappointments of the year for me. Was the Vampire Weekend album. It hurt my soul how much I didn't like it. But I don't think it's a bad album. I just didn't like it, personally. And this song is going to be Harmony Hall. It's the one song I actually really, really, really like off the album. And so there it is. It's cool. It's quite long. It's like 5 minutes, but It's good. We got Bill Murray. Misspelled that one. You know how it is. Life is Good is the song. No spaces. I did type that one correctly. It's a good song. Bill Murray is one of those bands that they're kind of just a fuck around band. Like the lead singer was part of a bigger band. I forget the name of them, but they're kind of a fuck around band. I'm just waiting for them to really find that sound and find their thing. I think Taco was better than Wet Milk or whatever the fuck their new album is called, but alas, I digress. 64 is going to be a band called Fiddler, and the song is By Myself. Fun song. It's a bit kind of trashy, but that's the point, right? That's the point. It's a good song, and it's very catchy. It's very, just play it, and like after the third time you've heard it, you're going to want to sing along, and you're going to want to vibe out, It's just one of those kind of songs. Next is Glass Animals and Denzel Curry. What's it called? Tokyo. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Actually no, I'm gonna take that part out. So just that you can't really tell what's going on there, but Tokyo Drifting by them too. It's really cool, but I don't know. It feels like it's lacking something. Like it could be one of my favorite songs of the year, but there's just kind of something that it's lacking. So. I think I need to go faster. Paris, Hallucinations. It's a good song. Good song. It's just like a pop rock song, I guess. It's good. It's good. Andy Park, Smokey Rob, Make It Better. Good song. Ventura, I think is the name of the album. Let me check. I can't check. But I don't know. It kind of was a letdown, but I think I've grown out of my Anderson .Paak love. It was Malibu, and I fucking loved that shit, and then I just kind of fell out of it. So it's a really good song, but struggling to find my love for Anderson .Paak again. Not that I think his musical quality has gone down. Tyler, Creator. I think. Igor was, I don't know. I don't think Igor's a bad album. Everyone loves it, but I really don't. So, I think is one of the songs off there I do like. I do like quite a lot of the others, but I don't want to get into it. I think. It's pretty good. Between You and Me is that little anagram right there. I don't know if that's the right word, but Floral Glass. It's about his auntie dying, so it's quite sad, but I'm not going to go into it. It's just there. Bearings. Pop punk song, by the way. Oh, BR equals earrings. So dang wrong. It's actually so damn wrong, but I wrote dang because I'm not gonna swear. I'm not gonna swear, I'm gonna stop explaining some of these and just move on. Catfish. Fluctuate. It's a good song. What do you want from me? What's this? What's the next one? Come on. Carola. Oh god. Polacek. So Hot. The song name's not actually that. It's So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings, but I can't be fucked typing all that. Oh god. Good song. Really good song. But it's not really as catchy as I wanted it to be. But I think that was kind of the point. Now we've got Roy Blair with, what is it? IDK About Him. Really, really good song. It does kind of drag on a bit, though. And, like, the 3 songs off his little EP all kind of drag on. That's my only problem. Citizen Big Mouth. Another great song. Pop punk, so you probably won't like it. Chase Atlantic. Too Late. This is a really good song, actually. Chase Atlantic, Too Late. It's kind of like, Chase Atlantic kind of remind me if 1975 did trap music, which is a really weird thought, but I think that's what I think it sounds like. It's good. Not too late per se. I wouldn't say that one that's way more trap than like the 1975 comparison, but alas, we got Kanye with use this gospel. So I got to talk about this one a little bit because it's a big song and everyone knows it. My favorite song off the album, I think the clips feature really, really, really works. I like the trumpet from Kenny G, the Kenny G trumpet. This song would have been like perfect for the album, but the trumpet just goes on I think saxophone, right? I'm sorry, saxophone. Goes on for a little bit. I just wish the beat came back in with the saxophone. It would have been insane. And I know Travis Scott thinks the same. And I'm not sure about Tony Starr. I think Tony Starr likes it how it is. He's a bit more of a classy gentleman than I am. I need to hurry the fuck up. Muramasa, Claro, IDK, I can do it. Sure. Basically, it's just like a I don't know, like a fucking electronic song with Claro. She's been pretty boring lately, but I like this because it's switching it up. I'm not one of those Claro fans at the moment, but I could be in the future, and I really like this song. So, Claro, if you're watching this, which you definitely are, please make better music. I like you a lot, and I want you to make better music. Breathe, Carolina. This is kind of brainless trap, but whatever. Like this. It's kind of melodic trap, but Breathe Carolina is like an EDM group, so it's very electronic based. Actually, I wouldn't say trap at all. It is more of an electronic kind of just banger, but I don't really fuck with genres. I just talk out of my ass when it comes to genres. Broadside. Spelled that one wrong. King of Nothing. Good song, pop punk, you won't like it. Cool. Lil Skies. When I'm Wayled. This is a really good song. I liked Shelby a lot more when it came out, though. I don't think this song has aged as well as I would have wanted it to. It's kind of sitting there. I think if When I'm Wasted came out like a week ago, it'd be way higher on my list. So I'm definitely saying that as I don't think it's a bad song, but it's definitely lost its charm. It was insanely good at one point for me. Nav Habits. Sure, that's it. Good song. I don't really like Nav anymore, but the song is just so damn catchy, so damn infectious, so damn trappy. You know, the auto-tune licks. I can't say no. I wish I could. I really do. Jack Larson, Attack. Probably nobody here knows Nobody knows Jack Larson, I don't think, and that's not me showing off, but I think Attack's quite good. He's released better music, and he had a worse album this year. He had a whole album, but I don't think it was any good, so here we are. Attack's good. Rome, Hero, Foxes, Bees. It's a good song. Kind of pop punk, kind of not. They're in the pop punk scene, but it's more of like indie alternative music. It's blurring the lines. Kevin Abbey. If you had told me in 2016 that I would be putting Kevin Abstract, he released a whole album this year, and I would be putting his song at 44, his best song off the album I would be putting at 44, I would probably start crying. I must say though, Peach is good. I kind of forgot that Peach existed until right now, but I think Crumble is probably my favorite. I do like Peach, but I don't know. Something about it just doesn't really stand out to me, and I don't really remember it. That's the thing, is I just remembered Peach existed then, and I was making this list like all yesterday and today, so that's not good. Germ Zark, Chels Cut, good to me. Trying to just abbreviate it so it stays in a line, but this is a good song. It's kind of like an in your feels thing. It's a little bit of a duet, so I like it. I like Jeremy Zucker, and this kind of got me into Chelsea Cutler as well. They're both really good, and I like the song a lot. Gold Link. Oh, I spelled that badly. Joke Ting. This song's incredible. I was gonna put it way higher, right? Because the hook is on another level of good, right? But sadly, the verses, I was listening to them and I was like, it just doesn't. I'm just waiting for the hook again, so it kind of took it back for me. And then to get our 41st spot is New pornographers. New pornos. Higher beams. Really good song, but it is kind of boring, so if someone said they didn't like it, I would completely understand. And I'm just going to take a little bit to add more text. I need another text box. I just need to fit the sizing. There you go. There you go. It's too big. It's too big. Fuck. How do I do this? I'm confused now. Cancel. Fuck off. This text box away. Delete it. Delete it. Remove. Remove. Technical difficulties, guys. Please stay with me. Text. I'm just gonna type some shit. So what are we at? Number 40. I don't even know. We're at Arial font. We're not on Impact anymore. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. Sometimes these things happen. We got Dom Fike phone numbers. Okay. That's about as thick as I want it to be. Dom Fike phone numbers, really good. I was tripping when I first heard it, so I have a very good impression of it. That's about it. This is another one that hurts. Brockhampton Ginger. That one really hurts. I wish I could defend this album and this song and say there was a better song on there or whatever. Sugar and Halo are really good, but I kind of fell in love with Ginger in this weird way. But I honestly just don't think it's their best work at all, and I don't think that it deserves a spot over the next few songs that I'm gonna be putting out. Oh, I did the song first. No. Kim Petras. What's it called? No, I'll just type Next Life. It's in the Next Life, but we'll just do Next Life. Good ass song. This is the song that made, like, I was listening to the album top to bottom, and this song changed my entire mind on the album, and I was like, actually, I like this album. So I thought it was a bit corny at first, but I listened to this, and I was like, I get it. I thought I get it. Half Alive. Oh. Still Feel. And I'm going to put a little thingy here so we know that it's the difference between the artist and the song. It's quite good. It is quite good. One of my favorite albums of the year. It's a Christian rock song, so it's quite weird, or a Christian like kind of pop-ish song, but you know, shit happens. This looks so fucking dodgy. I love my setup though. I love my setup. Tell me my setup sucks. Do it in the comments. Fuck you. Matt Caracas. He's the lead singer of the band Citizen, who is down there somewhere. It's already written somewhere over there. I don't even know. I can't even see it myself. Song is called Ruby, and it's really good. It's just like a sad like breakup song, I kind of guess. Really, really good, and it's the only really song off the album that I grew to love. But I didn't listen to the album. There's one more. I think it's called Autumn Dress or something that I've just recently picked up and I quite like, but that's that. I misspelled his name as well, but everything's misspelled. Oliver Tree Hurt, really good song. Kind of just, you know, your run-of-the-mill Oliver Tree song. So if you haven't heard him, listen and you'll get what I mean. And if you have listened, then you get what I mean. Ariana Grande. Bad Idea. I wanted this song a little higher. Or I wanted Ariana Grande a bit higher because I fucking love her album and I love this song so much. But we're getting into the good stuff. We're really getting into the good stuff here, and it is painful. This is the hardest thing. It's so painful to say no to tell Ariana Grande you have to sit in 34th place, because do you know what's in fucking you know what's in 33? Offset Lick. Now, this is something that I want to be higher as well, but like I said, it's a slugfest right now. The good songs are punching each other, you know, pushing each other down on the list. It's mayhem up here in the top 30 spots. It's carnage. People are killing each other in these streets to try and get past Offset Lick. It's an incredible song. what can I say? Next one is Role Model 6 Speed. Completely different vibe from Offset, so it's really hard to rank these songs, but this is a really good song. The only problem is the chorus is like, it like gets held, like the verse is so nice and the chorus is just kind of like this, and it just goes slow again, like 6 speeds on my bike, and then it goes back up. It could have been like top 3 of the year if he did it right, but I guess any song could be top 3 if they did it right. Charlie XCX Silver Cross. This is really good. Oh, I misspelled that. Cross. Oh, see, I'll do a 0. Cross. That makes sense. I actually had White Mercedes there at first. Then I listened. And I was like, I don't actually like this song as much as I want to. So then I went and listened to Silver Cross, and I was like, holy shit, okay, this is my favorite off the album, and I threw it on there. Really good. Fucking turnt. Next song is by Throttle, and it's called Cities. Really good. It's kind of like EDM. A lot of people in the comments were saying it's house music, but I really don't think so. It's a Monster Cat. Throttle's from Monster Cat, so he's like an EDM kind of guy. Electronic music, whatever the fuck. Japanese House, Worms. This song was like my favorite song at the start of the year, and I still love it. It just kind of has lost a little bit of its charm, and this is kind of a recurring theme, is that the top songs are going to be more recent, and then some of the lower songs are going to be from the start of the year, and I just can't help it. I can't pretend like I try and travel back in time to when this song was fresh and I loved it, because right now it's a little bit older and I'm losing my love for it. I do like it, obviously. It's better than Offset Lick, so it's got to be good. It's got to be good. Coin. This is a very good comparison. Let It All Out. Song is super new, super fucking new. Like, it came out this month, so I feel weird putting it up there, but I think it's there. It's good. It's very chill, and it's not very Coin at all. So that's why I think I like it, because I like Coin, but The Weeknd, Blinding Lights, good. Blinging Lights, call it that. Good. Like I said, it came out this week, so if I'm not gonna pretend that I don't like it this much right now, but in a few months' time, it could be back down in the 50 spot. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I ain't living in the present. Next one is Laundry Day Bulldog. It's exactly the same as Weekend. Just came out, so I like it, so it's there. I put them together just because. Water Parks Turbulent. It's good. I don't know. Water Parks kind of disappointed me this year, but the songs are really good. I just wish they were better. And that's just because my expectations are so high, so obviously probably not going to reach that. No Rome, Cash Money. Good song. I was really trying to figure out what No Rome song to put, and I just threw Cash Money because I really, really like it, but it was hard. He's very consistent artist. Bill Eilish. What's her new song called? Everything I Wanted. I'm just going to do Everything I Will, but I think it's her best song this year. I think out of her whole album, I still like this new song the most. But look, it's new. I could slip up. I was going to put My Strange Addiction there, but I was just kind of listening. I was like, it's a little tacky. I mean, I get that's the point, but I don't know. Bring Me the Horizon. Mantra. Really, really good song. Really, really good song, but I just wish their whole album had like that little bit more punch to it. I know that's kind of like the thing right now. Hate on Ammo because it's not everything you want, but I don't hate Ammo. I love all the songs off it. There's just like, I love them all to like, there's like a ceiling, right? They could push past it, but they're kind of too tacky to push past it. Like Mother Tongue, In the Dark, Mantra, like I love them so much, but then there's kind of like, I can't bring myself to like love them a little bit more because I want a little bit more tastefulness. Conan Gray. Maniac. Fucking really good. I held myself back good on this one because this is like one of my favorite songs right now. But I was like, I was like, if I really think about it, it probably deserves around here, even though it's like definitely one of my top 5 songs at the moment. But if I include everything in the past year, you know, I have to level it out, which I think I did quite well. So I'm gonna toot my own horn there. Rome, live there. It's a pop punk song. It's actually called I Don't Think I Live There Anymore, but I'm not gonna type that whole thing out. So number 19, we're in the top 20 now. Well, we've actually just gone past top 20, but you know, Omar Apollo. I'm just gonna type voice. Hearing Your Voice is the whole name of the song, but it's really fucking good. It's really acoustic. It's really autistic. He's really autistic, and I like the song because I'm really autistic as well. No, but it's really good. Can't wait to see him live. I wish the album was a bit better because it's kind of more funky than it is acoustic, and that's why this song jumps out because it's acoustic. I like it. I like it a lot. Next song is by Between Friends, and it's called Affection. This song, if you put it on right now, if you tab out of this or you do whatever, you put Affection on, or at the end of this video you put Affection on, it'll be stuck in your head. Don't tell me I didn't warn you, but I'm just saying it's a good song and it'll get stuck in your head. It's really good. And then Never Loved, Pop Punk Alert, so please just bear with me. Where do I go from here? Cool. I don't even feel like I'm not gonna waste my time talking about pop punk because no one else fucking likes it, and that's just how life goes. Black Bear at number 16 with One Sided Love. It's a good song. Black Bear, I only really like 2 or 3 songs off his new album, but my fucking Spotify Wrapped is just him because I've been listening to this song and Dead Balloons and his old stuff because I only really found him this year. So my Spotify's like, you fucking love him, and I'm like, yeah, kinda some songs, but I don't like a whole album. So it's like with Bring Me the Horizon as well. I found them and I've been listening to like their older albums and they're like, you fucking love Bring Me the Horizon. It's like, yeah, I guess I do. I suppose so. You got me there. I like Bring Me the Horizon more than Black Bear, but not like their current. I think Black Bear has better song, like individual songs, whereas like Bring Me the Horizon is better as like a package. Much better, I think. North Lane, Talking Heads. This song is a metal song, and it's really fucking good, and it's like the only metal that I like. So if someone is a little bit apprehensive about getting into metal, I would recommend this song because it got me into metal quite heavily. But I don't really listen to much metal, if that makes sense. Like, I like this song, and I listen to this song, and it's super heavy, it's super metal, but it hasn't made me branch out because I like the song so much, and I'm kind of content with where I'm at. Sticky Fingers. Fingers. Not done yet. Not done yet. Really fucking good song. I could pick any, like, that's the problem with Sticky Fingers right now for me, is that the album is so goddamn good that I can't even pick a song that I like off it, like my favorite Sticky Fingers song of the year. It's like, I don't fucking know. They're all perfect. So I picked this one. It's not super standout, and that's why it's at 14, but they're all so good. That is also why it's at 14, because it's so good. I'm just gonna do Carly Rae Jepsen. The Sound. I did The Sound off a new album. Really good song. There's kind of this like, I'm not even gonna try it, but there's a little sound in the background, like I guess it's like a synth. Sure, I'm gonna fucking call it a synth. I'm in a band, whatever. I don't even know what a synth is. I fucking call it a synth in the background. It's really good. It could be even a keyboard. It's probably a keyboard, actually. I don't know, so don't bully me, because I don't know and I don't care. Carly Rae Jepsen, The Sound. It's fucking good. And it's like one of the least played song off the album, so maybe I'm wrong. Swimmers, I'm just going to go Lose, 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 LLL. Really good song. If you listen to it and you vibe with it, it's scary, right? Because you're gonna, I'm adding an image. That's not what I want. I want to add text. Because like the hook or like the chorus is just going, I lose, lose, lose. And it's like, you think, I'm not going to like this, but hey, look, You do. You do like it. 11. Gotta move it across. Boop. Now we can go crazy. I wish it started at 10 up there. It kind of give me my OCD is like freaking out. What's 11? I'm so lost. Swimmers. This hurts. I hate not giving like. Okay. I'm like, I don't even want to talk while typing this. Santa Monica. This makes me sad. Because I love this album so much. I love all the songs of this album so much. But going back, they're kind of empty. They're kind of empty songs. And kind of a theme with the next few songs is that they all have this crazy message. Like, not crazy, but there's a lot of meaning behind them and that kind of thing. Whereas Aries Santa Monica is just kind of, Aries' whole album isn't very substantial. You don't really get much out of it besides it being catchy as fuck. So that's why Aries is sitting there. YBN Cordae. RNP. This song is incredible, dude. It's like if you I remember I put it on and we were in Canada and we were in the van and we were going into town, and someone was like, "Oh, what's that song that you played?" I was like, "Oh, it's by YBN Cordae. It's called RMP." And they put it on, and everybody in the car was losing their shit. They were like, "This is the most turnt song. We're gonna play it all the time." And it became like a little thing that we played this song because it was so good, and everyone would just rap every line of it. It's just kind of that song where everybody like. When Anderson .Paak and YBN Cordae are going back and forth, you go back and forth with someone else. Like, it's so turnt. It's so good. And it just got so much energy and so much charisma and so much feel-goodness to it, It's a feel-good song. In a weird way, it's a feel-good song. This was my number one song. So please do not think I'm dissing this song by putting it in 9. Because I was tearing myself apart with this top 10 list. I didn't know what to do with anything. Injury Reserve. Jailbreak the Tesla. This was number 1. And I was listening to it and I was like, yeah, this deserves number 1. This is sick. And then I was listening and then the other top 10 songs came on. And I was like, how do I... Like, because they're not really... There's not much more hip-hop. Not much more... hip-hop at all, really, in my list. So we're kind of going different directions after this. And I was thinking, like, damn, I love this song. It's the best hip-hop song of the year. Quote me on that. But in doing so, I wish I could put it as my number 1 to emphasize how much I really like it and how much I think it's the number 1 hip-hop song of the year. But it's not the best song of the year. But I wish it was, and I wish I could put it there. Next, we have no one is gonna know what the hell this is. Bernie Macaroni. Atlas Fugged. You're probably like, what the fuck is that? It's a Dutch pop punk band. And it's really weird. And I get made fun of for listening to this song. Because everyone's like, oh my god, it sounds so like corny. Like so corny pop punk. And I'm just like, fuck off. I like it. So anyone that thinks they can diss me, fuck you. I don't know. I like it. No one else will. So that's that. Doja Cat. Say So. One of the best songs of the year. I think there may be some recency bias sitting with that being at 7. But I can't fault the song. I really can't. There's nothing about the song that I can fault. I like every part of it. I think when the hook comes in, it is fucking unbelievable how catchy it is. The beat is really nice. Doja Cat is sexy. She's sleek. She's everything on that song. Next we have Declan McKenna. Okay, I got it. British Bombs. Okay, now every song here has like a distinct kind of thing about it. I need to actually backpedal to Atlas Fugged because I was kind of memeing. That song's about like kind of like white supremacy and like this current state of his mental state and how that mixes in with, you know, a lot of the culture circling around him. And it's really cool. Like one of the lines in it is like, I'm on your side, I'm a dude and I'm white, because they're supposed to have the same opinion and they're trying to make it like a race war. And he's talking about like, fuck that, I don't like that. It's super punky and it's like a different take on punk. And I feel like Brony Macaroni is such an underappreciated pop punk band and no one cares what I'm talking about, but I'm just talking. Doja Cat Say So, it doesn't really have much meaning, but Declan McKenna, British Bombs, which I've spelt incredibly bad, is all about Britain's government and the way they treat people and the way they're kind of their international relations, and that he feels like he has to make this song to make a stand and everybody else needs to make a stand. And it's super fucking punk, it's super political, it's got so much meaning and emotion behind it, and it feels so important, and it's such an amazing song as well. It's not just that I think it, you know, means well, it fucking is catchy, it's so good. Next we have Grayscale Young. Now, this album isn't like my favorite album, but the song is really, really, really good. There's like 3 or 4 songs off this album that I really like, and then the rest are kind of just forgettable pop punk that I just kind of push to the side. But Grayscale Young is fucking incredible. It's like all about I guess like youth and like the community and his fans, his like emotions and all this kind of bullshit. And it was one of the lines is, I'm sick of seeing all these kids with their arms scarred, gotta wonder how we got this far. And that's cool. That's like a kind of encompassment of most of the song, I guess, and that's kind of the vibes of that song. It's good, super catchy as well. Yeah, and he's kind of, just talking like, how the fuck did we fuck up so badly? The kids are cutting themselves and kids like hate themselves and all this stuff, and like how like he himself, he doesn't want to give up in the pouring rain is like how he kind of describes it. Next we have Waster with the song Filthy. Now this song is fucking incredible, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Waster Filthy. It's kind of about his like therapist and like his kind of experiences with his own mental health, going to the therapist, and then I think something about the therapist feels like they need time away from him, and so he's like, what the fuck, like you're supposed to help me and then you're the one that wants help now. And it's kind of just he's tearing himself apart. He's not really having a go at the therapist because I think he understands, but he's just kind of calling out for help. It's such a good song. It's super pop punk, and it's really just, I don't know, it's kind of thrashy in a way, like a really clean thrash. I don't know. I don't describe music technically. It's not my thing. Next we have Pup. This was number 1 as well, so don't Pup. Kids. I think Kids is fucking insanely good. This whole album is insanely good, but Kids is just incredible. And then when we saw them live, just screaming the lyrics to Kids, everyone around me, I guess, it's undeniably the best pop punk at the moment is Pup, and you've just got to respect them for being so honest to themselves, not selling out or anything, and just making like this super self-reflective music, and people fucking love it. Everybody loves them. Like everybody loves Pup. People hate pop punk and they'll love Pup. You know, that's what Pup is. It's bringing people back into this genre that's a lot of people think is dead, and I would also kind of agree. You know, pop punk is in a really weird state right now, and Pup is just pioneering this way forward, and Kids is just the fucking epitome of how good they can get, and it's amazing. It's really fucking good, and it's not like a radio hit at all, and it's their most popular song, so really great from them, and the whole album's really good, so could be my number 1 album of the year. I don't actually know, so that's not a thing that I'm saying. 1975, or the 1975 technically, people. What's gonna be number 1? Just talk about People for a second. I originally had it under Kids, and then I was listening to it and I thought, like, there's just something about it. Something about kids. It's kind of just like like a fucking scream for help, or not even help, but just like it's kind of like Matt Healy's just screaming out into the world, like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, everything's gone to shit. And this song combined 1975, which is easily one of my favorite, if not my favorite band of all time, and punk music. Smush them together, and you got fucking People, the song People. And I remember this came out when I was in Canada, and I was showing everybody that new 1970, and I was like, listen to this. What the fuck is going on? Like, I felt so impacted by this. And then when I saw it live, it just changed my mind. Like, not changed my mind, it just blew my mind as to how good this fucking song is, how good 1975 are, how good this, this New Direction is. Even if this is the only song that they do in this New Direction, how good this New Direction is, and how it doesn't feel like they're trying to be more than they are. It's like just Matt Healy just screaming, and that's all I want, dude. Matt Healy's screaming is better than Injury Reserve, Jailbreak the Tesla, and it shouldn't be, I guess. There's nothing that outstandingly should make it better, but it is, and that's just how life works. Now, my number one spot, if you've gotten this far in my 41-minute fucking rant, it's like a podcast. You're probably expecting something that you know in number one, or that you at least have heard of. And I regret to inform you, you probably haven't. And if you have, respect. Fucking respect, dude. And I've got it's by a person called Riz Lavi. This is the only song I really like. I like a few of his other ones, but this song is like next level. Saturn. I'm gonna do a little smiley face because we're done. Oh no, we're not. Okay. Saturn. Look at me going around. I need Tony Stark with me. Actually, Tony Stark can be... I need Travis Scott with me. Tony Stark, you can go down there for now. Me and Travis Scott and my young fella here. Saturn is kind of a love song dedicated to Mother Nature. And Riz LeVay uses a lot of metaphors. He uses a lot of really smart lyrics. And he kind of conveys his emotions that, we're all fucking up the world, but it's a love-hate relationship. It's like, he's talking from, swiping this plastic and driving too fast is one of it's kind of like the hook, I guess. And that's all about, we're spending too much money, we're driving too many cars, we're driving too fast. It's like, we just don't care. And there's a lot of lyrics about, way more centered around Earth and, climate change and the way that that's all working. It's like one of the most genius songs I've ever heard in my entire life, right? Its message is so interesting in that it's not on the nose. It's not super obvious. You listen through, you kind of get the message as you go. It took me a few weeks to really kind of understand what the fuck he was singing about. Well, I just liked this aesthetics and the sound of the song, so I added it to my playlist. And then after a few weeks, I was like, there is a lot going on in this song, and it just kind of seems like one of these trendy Spotify songs, and that's, I guess, kind of passed it off as that. But then when I listened, I was like, this isn't a love song or a relationship song. He's talking about planet Earth and the way that, humans have a relationship with the Earth and with the world. And it's so fucking tasteful, it's so catchy, it's so chill, it's so nice, it's the best shit ever, and it's the best song of the year. So that is my top 70 songs of 2019. If you sat through and listened to everything I had to say, this is for you. This big Travis Scott is for you. How do I bring myself to the front? I don't know. Display? Capture device? Do I just drag? Here I am. This is for you, and this is for Tony as well. I gotta bring this text forward as well. There you go. Thank you for watching. Tony, What do you have to say? Wait, Tony wants to do the outro. Sorry. I guess. Look, Tony, I'm here for you. I'm here with you. I'm moving Travis. I want to move myself. There you go. Tony, what do you have to say? I'm stuffed.